or that perfect crypto gift this holiday, or even a read for yourself? If you're into a good Scroogey story surrounding Bitcoin this Christmas season, this one might be for you. The Scrooge of Bitcoin is a humorous send-up on the original Scrooge story, but involving a sinister banker who wants to destroy the cryptocurrency. The story is available on Amazon as a Kindle download. A link is available in the description below, so pour yourself an eggnog and enjoy this crypto Christmas tale. Yeah, it's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is December 23rd, 2019. I have to give a shout out to my man Christopher Abate for the song request today. He's always hit me with those classics. We got one from Shad Shice featuring Nate Dogg, Where I Wanna Be. I like this joint right here, man. Rest in peace to Nate Dogg. Man, can't believe he is gone. I don't even know. It's been like 4 or 5 years. Maybe even longer. What's going on, people? Welcome to another episode. Hope you guys are doing well. It is Monday, but should be a short week for many of you guys. So let's get right into it today. 3 articles we're going to look at today. Man, Trust Nodes is reporting that Chinese authorities have seized over 7,000 or just shy of 7,000, 6,890 Bitcoin ASICs. And we'll take a look at what happened. I'm not sure what's going on here. That's a decent amount of ASICs. Second article out of Cointelegraph. Looks like Bakkt has appointed 2 new members as former one CEO, that is, leaves for United States Senate position. And I reported on this when the actual CEO left. And it really, for me, it was a red flag because it made me think like, this is normally what happens. You go to Wall Street, you make all your money, then you leave Wall Street for politics. That's normally the way it goes. So when I saw this lady leave abruptly for politics, I don't know, man. Maybe she's not seeing the growth that she thought she would in crypto. You know, that was my initial thought. Like, she must see something going on where she would jump ship to go be in the Senate. I don't know. We'll take a look at these new appointees over at Bakkt. And then lastly, this is hilarious to me, guys. PBOC official says, unlike Libra, the Digital Yuan will not need cryptocurrency reserves to support value. No, really? You know why, PBOC official? Because your Digital Yuan is a fiat currency. That's all it is. And so I just want to see what this person has to say. Thought this was funny. So we'll take a look at all 3 of those topics today. But before we start, if you guys find these types of videos informative, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to receive more videos like this. Got to give a shout out to EOS Locally. They have still a great deal going on where they're giving away up to $800 in EOS tokens. They have a Christmas trading giveaway. Get over there to eoslocally.com to get more details on that. But again, eoslocally.com, great website for you guys looking to purchase EOS without KYC. It's almost like local Bitcoins, but for EOS. It's quick and fast, no custody accounts, so you're able to use your own private addresses for the transactions. Everything is put in escrow between both parties. So hey, very clean, fast way. And I actually did a video on this last week. If you guys didn't see it, check it out. We've got a sea of red. Looking at the heat map today, guys, Bitcoin is down 2.5% right now to 7,311 bucks. Its dominance is at 68% though, so it's up from its range of around 66%. We've seen it there for many weeks now. Ethereum down a little bit more, down 3% to 128 bucks. We've got EOS down just shy of 1% to $2.51. Tron hit hard though, down 7%. I think off of the whole trademark issue they're running into with Disney. Not a good look at all. XRP down 3.8% to 18 cents. And then we've got Litecoin down just a little bit today, 1.2% to $41.38. So we did see a breakout. I tweeted this yesterday. Thought we would see it because we were pressing hard against this trend line. Got all the way up there. And guess what? Turned right back around. We're hitting the backside of this trend line now. Let's see if we can hold it. But that was such a short duration above this trend line and ultimately above the 74-77 area that I'm a little concerned that the bears still are blocking us from making any type of headway anywhere above north of 7,700. I'm not sure, man. It's not looking good with this quick turnaround because this all happened within 24 hours. So not a good look. Not a good look. I'll say that. But at the moment, we're at the backside of that trend line. So in the next few hours, I'm sure we'll have a decision, an answer on as far as where we're going from here. But again, this velocity and move back down, this traverse of the move up is not a good look. I'm not too confident in that move up now. So let's take a look at this one out of CoinDesk. Man, this is crazy. Let's see what the PBOC member said. The head of the PBOC, or People's Bank of China's digital currency research subsidiary, said China's cryptocurrency will not need a currency basket to maintain a stable value. Speaking to reporters at the Chinese Finance Association Academy annual meeting in Beijing Saturday, the official said that the digital yuan would be distinct from other forms of cryptocurrencies, including Libra. The digital yuan currency will not be used for speculation, he said. The RMB is used to spend, not for speculation. It does not have the characteristics of Bitcoin's speculation, nor does it require the currency basket assets to support the value of the cryptocurrency like stablecoins. Interesting. It's unclear whether PBOC has any alternative mechanisms in mind for pegging the value of the digital yuan to the traditional renminbi. The PBOC's Digital Currency Research Institute has reportedly been developing the digital yuan, officially known as the Digital Currency Electronic Payment, or DCEP, over the past 5 years. A former PBOC official said last month the bank envisions two main use cases for the digital yuan: to facilitate retail payments and create a new medium for cross-border payments. Officials only began revealing details about the coin soon after Facebook unveiled Libra earlier this year. Also designed as a cheaper and faster remittance solution, Libra's value is set to be pegged to baskets of major world currencies, including the euro, sterling, and US dollar, supplied by association members. China, which is reportedly concerned about private money initiatives taking market share, is expected to be the first major economy to launch a central bank digital currency. So the PBOC member or official also said at present the digital currency DCEP has basically completed top-level design, standard formalization, functional research and development, joint debugging, and testing. The bank would soon be at the point where it could start gradually issuing the digital yuan to Chinese citizens through its commercial partners, which include Tencent and Alibaba-backed Ant Financial. Well, that's all they need, because everyone over there are using these two companies in one way or another, especially when it comes to forms of payment. But this is interesting because, okay, first, on the whole, they're not like Libra or like Bitcoin. Of course they're not. And they're definitely not like Libra, because if you look at the US dollar, it's not backed by anything. It's backed by guns, war missiles, and us being able to bully other countries into using our dollar, right? We call it, it's kind of called the petrodollar, not to be confused with Venezuela's petrodollar. But yes, you don't need anything to back a fiat currency if you have the system, the infrastructure in place, which China does, to basically force their citizens to use it. Just like we force the world to use the petrodollar still to this day. Though I think that is changing really, really quickly. It's called de-dollarization, and it is happening faster and faster across the globe. A lot of countries are starting to do deals together where they're not including the dollar in those exchanges. So we're going to have to figure out something, right? And if not, all those dollars will start flooding back into the United States, and it's not a good look when that happens. So it's just interesting to see, if you guys notice in the article, that they're making pretty good headway here as far as their progress: top level design, standard formalization, functional research and development, joint debugging and testing. So they're not playing here, people. They are not playing. What do you guys think about this digital yuan? Are they smart in issuing this and getting ahead of the curve before, like, the US and other countries, the UK? Like, they're way behind. And, you know, China, you can like it or you can like them or hate them, but you have to give them respect for how fast they iterate and move and innovate, right, and roll out things. So we'll have to see how this plays out and how other countries are going to react to this. That's what I want to see. The next article we're going to look at is out of Cointelegraph, and it is about Bakkt and them appointing 2 new members as the former CEO leads for the U.S. Senate. It says former PayPal and Google veteran Mike Blandina has been appointed as the new CEO of major cryptocurrency trading platform Bakkt, following the departure of founding CEO Kelly Loeffler, who was appointed to the U.S. Senate seat in early December. Blandina has now been promoted to CEO as he joined Bakkt as chief product officer officer in April of 2019. And Bakkt's former COO, Adam White, will now serve as the company's president. So alongside the new CEO, Bakkt has also appointed Adam White, a former executive at major U.S. crypto exchange Coinbase, as new president of the company. White has been serving at Bakkt as chief operating officer since joining the company in November of 2018. So again, I reported on this before, but the former CEO left to fill a Senate seat for Georgia. And I'm just really confused. You guys let me know, is this a telltale sign? You know, if this is a burgeoning, thriving, just right at the precipice, just getting started type of industry, why would she leave like that? Or do you guys see something else with this? Do you think it's just she's just ready to move into politics? I don't know. I think maybe it's some internal things and has nothing to do with the actual industry as a whole, meaning the custodial Bitcoin crypto industry. You know, because we got TD Waterhouse, we got ICE with the Bakkt, we got a whole bunch of other companies positioning themselves to fill that space, if there is even a space to be filled. I'm still not sold on that yet, though there is a lot of promise with that. I'm just not sold. So personally, I think that it's just horrible. You don't need all this additional infrastructure should not even be necessary. This is the whole point of crypto. They're taking the old system and just forcing it on this crypto ecosystem, which is completely unnecessary. So I don't know, man. You guys let me know your thoughts about that, though. The last article for today, guys, is out of Trust Nodes, and this was a shocker right here. It says China seizes 7,000 Bitcoin ASICs. It says Chinese authorities have seized 6,890 Bitcoin ASICs in the Jiangping district of Tangshan near Beijing, according to local media. China Central Television, CCTV, says that Tangshan police, in conjunction with the State Electric Power Department and other departments, have conducted comprehensive inspections of more than 70,000 households regarding their electricity. They have further inspected factories, mines, courtyards, 3,000 merchants, 1,400 communities and villages. During the investigation, Chinese police first found a private transformer in a compound and village in a town in the Kaiping district. That privately connected transformer was used to mine Bitcoin, with 1,900 Bitcoin ASICs seized at that premises. Police followed the lead and seized another 3 high-powered transformers and 790 Bitcoin mining machines that were stealing electricity in the nearby village. Through this process, they have seized in total 52 high-powered transformers and 6,890 ASICs, with the Chinese police intending to continue the crackdown on electricity theft. This is what they were doing. Okay, the allegations are that these miners were stealing electricity, with police at times tipped off by the power supplier himself, who might notice unusual electricity usage. Bitcoin mining itself is not illegal in China, but the Chinese Communist Party is hostile to the cryptocurrency, with crypto exchanges prohibited in the world's second biggest economy. So I don't know what's going to happen with these ASICs. Maybe they'll auction them off, as the article says, or or they could just start using them to mine Bitcoin themselves, as they do in Venezuela, which is just gangster as hell. I don't know what. You guys let me know your thoughts about this. So I find this pretty interesting. I wonder if they continue doing this, and if they are successful with this, how will this impact the hash power coming out of China? I don't think it's going to really make that much of a difference, because again, I've told you guys many times before, there are 3 main entities in China, legal entities, that control over 51% of the hash power for Bitcoin's network, which is not a good look at all. And I actually talked about this very thing with Richard Hart over the weekend. He called in to the show, and he agrees, like, there's a huge problem with Bitcoin and its mining infrastructure or economy that is not being talked about. It really is not being talked about. So we'll have to see what happens, ladies and gents. But that's my 2 Satoshis for today. The holidays are here for many. Make sure you take time to enjoy that. Shout out to, again, my man Christopher Abate for the song request. Nate Dogg, Shad Shiest, Where I Want to Be. If you found this video informative, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to receive more videos like this. I'm out of here, people. Holla!